The hustle is undeniable. We're right back at it. I got that boy Locos Dollaz in the building today. Locos, what up?
What's the word?
Getting right into it, man. So, of course, we're going to ask about the name, Locos Dollaz. So, what inspired your name?
It came from a Facebook post, honestly. I used to be Lil Zane, and then I changed it because I saw the Facebook post, and it said your birth date, and then you match your birth dates, and then it came out, it said Locos Dollaz. I was like, I'm crazy about that bread, so I'm going to go ahead and change my name. Plus, there was already a Lil Zane, so it just made more sense.
Locos Dollaz off the generator. I remember back in the day, I think Post Malone had a generator. That's how he came up with his name or something like that.
Type
So,
shit.
just put it in, birthday, here's this, there, and then boom, superstar name is created.
Facts.
Locos Dollaz.
Yes, sir.
So my next question is, of course, you're from Texas. You rep Texas heavily in the sound of your music. So just explain a little bit of that.
Well, it's just I grew up on Zero, ABN, and all of them, and different Southern tastes. So it brought out what I got now. Because I used to be on the asshole by nature shit. So it's like, damn, I was always angry, quit, aggravated, and then I switched it up, and now we brought it for the money side of it. I like to get bread. I don't know about everybody else that want to murder, but I don't want to do that. I want to go get the money on. So I started rapping about getting to the bag, was doing hustling and whatnot, and that's where my sound came from. A whole lot of hustling, no hating, as my boy Two Stone to say.
That's right. So that's about the sound, but I want to ask about these visuals. I see they feel real authentic, no gimmicks. Can you give us a little bit about the videos and what you're trying to portray with the videos that you drop?
Oh, nah, for sure. It's not really even portrayed, it's just what it is. It's really what's going on. If you pay attention and you know what's going on and you're really in tune with the Zip Game culture and what we got going on, then you already know. There's no gimmicks, baby. This real authentic. This how we coming. It's no bullshit. So what you get to see is almost a little movie take of what we got going on, but not all the way in depth. Shit, just a little business.
Handling business. That's right. So what was that turning point when you realized that the music was more than a hobby and needed to become a business? And you realized this is my path.
Well, it was really like I started doing a few shows because I had never done shows before. And then we started getting shows and whatnot. And I started going to do open mics or whatever. And I just started noticing how many people really appreciated what I had going on, from the sound, from what I got, how I look and how I present myself. So it was kind of encouraging. Damn, I really enjoy this. So I'm going to take it to the next level. Because even as a kid, we were doing it. And I had built my studio in my grandma's house. And we were doing all of this at a young age. But it was like, we just had to take it more serious. I had to see that it was worth it. And that's what it was, getting to see that more people do appreciate what we got going on and how we create this music. And it can affect somebody's life. So it kind of made me want to go ahead and
take off what you did. And you mentioned the studio. So my next question about the studio, actually, what's your process? Do you freestyle? You write ahead of time? You just vibe in the studio and whatever comes up? What's the creative process in the studio?
I ain't gonna lie. I can write, but I'd rather go to the studio, tell the engineer, play some beats. You know what I'm saying? We catch that right one, and then we just go. I just walk in the booth. I know off the top of my head, I'd have been through so much shit in my life, and I really be living a certain lifestyle that I have a lot to talk about. So it's not hard to just walk in there and freestyle and put it together. You bar for bar, punching in, whatever we have to do. But writing, whatever they need, we can give it to them because it's a product and we trying to sell it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. Sell it and get it gone. So this next question kind of brings me back about the visuals and videos, but scanning through your Instagram, I noticed behind the scenes stuff. You went to New York, Miami, California, kind of all over, it seems, on the map. Important is it, social media today, that your fans see this everyday hustle and not just some final product, video. Check this out. Like, give them the in-depths. Like you said, not everything, still give them a lot.
Nah, for sure. We try to give them a lot of behind the scenes. Like, I want people to understand we're curating this. We're making this happen. It's not just, oh, it's happening. So you got to see behind the scenes, like, oh, way over here doing this to make this happen, to go over here to the next place. You know what I'm saying? It's all lucrative. So it's like me and my people, we love to show that. We love to show the progress and the process of what we got going on to see the end result. You'll see the end result, of course, but they love to see that beforehand, like that being almost like you're touching the product or you're touching what we got going on, or you're there yourself. You know what I'm saying? It gives them a great feel. So that's why I give them the depths of that, like these different cities, and showing them what we got going on.
Okay. Of course, got different paths to take. So, of course, in this path that you're taking on your journey, Ran into situations that'll, of course, make you want to quit. You've ran into situations that will change your life. You're still doing this music stuff. So can you just explain maybe a situation that, for one, made you want to quit, and then maybe a situation that was like, yeah, I pushed through?
Nah, for sure. In the first 2 years, it was like that. It was like I was putting in a lot of resources in my funds and whatnot, and it wasn't really no return at all. Like, there was barely any views coming through or any of that. But then it just took a turn point. Once I started shooting videos and putting it together, that's when it was like, yeah, I was wanting to quit bad because I was spending all my money. I'm gonna just be saving the bread. I could just be putting the bread up and I just be rich at the end of the day. I'll be one of the rich guys that I don't really care what I do. I got money on though. I do whatever I want to do. But then it started taking a turn, and then that's what made me like, studio started jumping. I had more clients coming through so I could focus on myself and whatnot. Started doing that, focused on myself, and then boom. I don't know. It really just started coming together, and I was like, yeah, I guess it was good that I didn't quit, because I could have quit, but now I'm here where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I know what I got going, and I see what's going, so I got to keep going.
And since you are, last few years, is there something that you might want to highlight, like I said, that made you like, good thing I stayed on my hustle? Something positive came about from it. Is there something you want to speak on?
Nah, for sure. Backing me like producers and stuff like that, me getting to meet them and them liking my craft as well, and being able to have that confidence to put something behind me, like able to go to a studio and not having to come out of my pocket. So it's say having sponsors that'll do that for me, give me certain beats and whatnot. That's been really like what I love. Like to be able to be like, damn, I know I'm working hard because they came, and now look at these people that's investing or doing whatever they need to do to help me get to where I need to go. So that's really been where it's like for me.
Yeah, really working. And you mentioned the producers, which, I mean, it's just so easy to go on YouTube and grab a beat, but you're having that face to face connection. The producers, and they're actually reaching out to you like, hey, I need you on my product. So
Facts.
that's great. Actually brings me to my next question. If never heard your music before, what's that first track of Locos Dollaz that they need to hear to kind of who you are?
Me, in all reality, I would go listen to probably Ball Out. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my favorite songs that I done. It kind of my pain. It kind of bit of like that. A lot of folks just was hating on Dollaz. Dollaz always just gave people emotion. I always show people the way, but they hate on Dollaz. So I kind of showed them like, ever gonna ball out. No matter what happens, we gonna ball. You know what I'm saying?
No matter what, you're gonna ball out. So
Hey,
if you could ball out, it doesn't matter. You pick the phone up right now and you're like, hey, so and so, I got this hot track I need you on.
right.
Who is it?
First off, no cap. I gotta get a no cap feature. If I had the bag right now to just drop, it'd be no cap.
Cap, okay, well, that, but no cap is I saw on, say, like, I think Rilo for like Madness Championship, and on the internet nonstop. And so to see that, I was like, whoa, those two guys going head to head for the championship was different. But I said to yourself, a no cap feature, so this guy no cap must be a game changer for sure.
Nah, for sure. No cap hard, for
And,
sure.
and would you feel like it's because y'all's energy and the way y'all rap mixes, or what would make you want to
I feel like bro make great music. He makes quality music, and I feel the same about myself as I make quality music. So I feel like more people come together that make quality music comes out. More shit for the fans to love, be generational, and it be timeless, as they would say.
There you go. Well, I wouldn't be surprised with the hustle that you're now in, the positive energy and nonstop grind, that you probably have a no cap feature on the way. If not, we're gonna have to get it in the works. But my
Nah,
last
for
question to
sure.
wrap it up basically is, know something? Can we give the people something that they might that's coming up from Locos Dollaz for
The
the?
rest of 2025, what do I have for y'all? A whole lot of shit in store. I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to start back dropping again. I got visuals in the vault fixing to drop again. I'm not gonna lie to you. I might give y'all a tape before December. I don't know if I want to give y'all a tape, but I might give y'all a tape December. Y'all show me some love in the comments, and y'all let me know if y'all want a new tape from Dollaz.
That's right. I know you got a lot stored away in that vault, man. So this is the Big Two View. It's your boy Big Two. Thank you, Locos Dollaz, for the interview, and y'all stay tuned for more on the way.